And first up, we have The Trumpet of the Swan, co-directed by one-time director Terry Noss and the avatar of religious animation himself, Richard Rich. Seriously, this guy's made stuff for Mormons, Christians, Muslims. The dollar is truly the holy mediator for this man. This adaptation of the E.B. White novel of the same name was an absolute chore to sit through. Now look, I've never read the original book, so I can't say anything about its adherence or lack thereof to the source material. But what I can say is if you told me that this was a direct-to-video release, I wouldn't even question it. This movie is basically an alt-universe version of Tex Avery's I Love to Sing. A Burr is ostracized by his family due to his deviant musical talents. He ends up leaving home and gaining notoriety elsewhere through the very talents that estranged him to his family in the first place. His family realizes they messed up and re-embrace him once they come across his work, and then we cut to credits. Luckily, for those who have seen that classic cartoon, Trumpet isn't a blatant one-to-one ripoff. Our protagonist, Louie, is seen as a disappointment due to being a mute in a family of trumpeter swans that pride themselves on their voices, rather than a jazz singer in a home that worships at the altar of classical music. Louie's dad, played by Jason Alexander, ventures forth and actively tries to find a way to help his son by gifting him a trumpet, rather than straight up kicking him out of the house. And Louie is eventually accepted by learning new skills like trumpeting and his budding literacy skills to augment his communication, rather than finding the right crowd to allow his innate gifts to shine. But in contrast to the charm of I Love to Sing, The Trumpet of the Swan decides to replace all of that wit, comedic timing, and charm with old George Costanza bursting into tone-deaf songs and an empty-headed Make-A-Wish kid named Beaver, yes, Beaver, following our boy Louie around for most of the movie.
But I think that little swan really understood me. I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
But maybe this would all be a bit more bearable if the movie wasn't backed by such obnoxious music. You'd think with a title like The Trumpet of the Swan that we'd be in for some solid jazz tune throughout the film, and the first two musical numbers, while grating, do at least get your hopes up for a coherent musical identity.
Will you be leaders, the pride of the flock? 3 little chips off of my old block.
Join the girls and boys, screaming and making noise.
But nah, this soundtrack is all over the place. One moment is straight out of a direct-to-video Disney film.
Oh, just a little look at my new arrival.
And then suddenly you're hearing Dreamcast era horns. There might be a new disco beat with dance pop chimes.
My swan dive!
Or a walking bass line and oboe phrase.
On their food, on their tails, man, even on their mountains.
And then out of nowhere, Katamari-esque synths and piano stabs show up uninvited to the party.
Good luck, Louie. I'll be counting the days till camp.
And it's not just in isolated sequences. You can have instances where the movie straight up changes the music multiple times within the span of a few seconds.
What's your name? That's your name? No way! You got the beat, honey. Wanna join in?
If only they knew how much.
Sorry. Now see what you did? Oh, I said I was sorry. Oh, it's not my fault he's... You know?
It's all over the damn place, and absolutely none of it is hitting the mark for me. But it's not like the actual scenes these tracks are scoring fare any better. There are some seriously awkward and stilted moments in this movie, which are actually pretty damn funny. Like this scene right here with the kid journaling. I get the same vibes as that one dubbed clip of the guy playing with the seal pups.
There are 3 signets. 2 of them said beep.
Then there's this cringy scene where he starts singing a random guitar phrase that sounds strangely similar to the first few bars of Sad Sad Kitty from Fooly Cooly. before full-on breaking into song.
Everybody, sing along. We're gonna rock, baby, all night long.
Or this exchange right here where the teacher is hesitant to teach the Swan how to read and write, and the kid basically calls her a bigot to guilt her into teaching the thing.
But Mrs. Hammerbottom, you were the one who taught me to respect the differences of others.
Well, yes, dear.
You taught us the world is a rainbow of different colors,
Different colors.
different races,
Different races.
different creeds,
Different creeds.
different species.
Different species. Different species?
You can say it, Dad. He's a bear.
Or this random JFK squirrel that's just hanging around for some reason.
My constituents have informed me of your arrival.
Not to mention his little Coomer sidekick.
Why didn't you come sooner?
All right, so blame me. I made a few nut stops, okay?
I mean, you gotta love these little nuggets of so bad it's good energy. They really make movies like these so much easier to get through. But aside from these few bizarre moments of unintentional levity, there really isn't anything here that's worth your time. It's bad. Really bad. So bad, in fact, that animation historian Jerry Beck would frame his disdain for the film in his animated movie guide with 4 damning words. Avoid at all costs. Words to live by, honestly.